Okay, so the LILJ is live here at Stony Brook Indoor on this Thursday evening, and the first matchup of the night in the Varsity division, we have Comsewogue in the blue, and they are taking on GC Tradition in the white. And so the first possession of the game with the Comsewogue Warriors. So this matchup, a consolation game, as we have a goal for Comsewogue, and that one scored by Gianna McNulty to give Comsewogue the 1-0 lead. So this is a consolation matchup in the AA bracket. So for the first time here tonight, the ball on offense with Tradition. So Tradition, they get it to X with Riley Kirchner. Now it's Megan Lynch with 15 to shoot. Defended by Knott. Now the shot clock down to 6 seconds. Ball with Kirchner. And looks like this is going to be a shot clock violation. So Comsewogue with the defensive stance, and now they'll get the ball back on offense. So Baruso with that outlet pass, and scooping it off the ground is Abby Hughes. So it's back on offense with the Warriors as they get it to McNulty. Now McCrary with the rock. Ball pops free. And the fight for the GB. And it's going back to Tradition. So the ground ball going to Sophie Diefel. And now they look to get it up to the offense. So once again, the ball with GC Tradition looking to get on the board. And that shot is going to be in for Abby Wheeler. So Wheeler, she's got the equalizer. And so we have a 1-1 game. Now Comsewogue, they clear the ball back upfield to their offense. And it's Jackie Riviezzo with the rock. Now it's McCrary. Oh, the look for Macchio. Goal! So that's Cameron McCrary with the feed. And the finish by Madison Macchio. And Comsewogue, they immediately answer back to take the 2-1 lead. And they force the turnover. So the ball back on offense with the Warriors. So they work this around. And so Fernandez, she gets it to Riviezzo. Now back to Fernandez. Now Hughes gives to McCrary. Now to Arnone. Now the ball with Gianna McNulty. McNulty, that pass intended for McCrary. But it's going back to Tradition. But the clear gets away. Will it stay in bounds? It does. And so McNulty looks to ride the ball back. And Tradition able to get the ball up to their offense. Now the shot clock inside of 30 seconds. The whistle will keep this with Tradition. So the ball with Lynch with 15 to shoot. Lynch shoots, and it's in to tie the game up at 2. So the two teams exchanging goals here thus far as the bounce shot by Megan Lynch ties it up, and we will go back to the draw circle. So on the draw for Tradition, it'll be Megan Lynch. And for Comsewogue, it'll be Emma Fernandez. And the fight for the ground ball. And scooping it up for Comsewogue is Michaela Knott. So once again, Comsewogue looking to jump back in front. Possession with Riviezzo at X. Now looks to turn the corner. Instead, going to give to Arnone. Now the ball with McCrary. McCrary, the look for McNulty. Oh, that shot goes wide. And there for the backup is Jackie Riviezzo with just inside of 30 on the shot clock. Now Riviezzo shot, and that's going to be a save for Tradition. So the save by Kira Desmond. And now it's Tradition looking for their first lead tonight. And drawing the free position on the other end is Abby Wheeler. So Wheeler looking to run it in. That shot is in. So the second of the game for Abby Wheeler. And for the first time tonight, it's Tradition with the lead. Now racing up the field for Comsewogue is Gabby Sanjan with the clear. So nice job by Sanjan with the clear. Ball now in the stick of McNulty. And she works it out to McCrary, defended by Lynch. And that shot by McCrary goes wide. And the chase for this possession, it's Lynch and McNulty. And it is scooped up by Megan Lynch, looking for Desmond, and she secures it. And now Kira Desmond will look for an outlet. Now here comes Tradition. Lynch with the rock. And she's going to settle this one down. So Tradition working it around. Now Lynch gives to Kelly Lynch. Oh, ball pops free. And the GB goes to Arnone. So securing that possession there, Lily Arnone off the turnover. And a nice carry by Arnone up the field to the Comsewogue offense. Oh, and bodies collide, and it winds up into the stick of Desmond. Now Default gets it up to Wheeler. And that shot goes wide. So the take there by Carwelis. Still 25 to shoot for Tradition. And it's Kirchner shooting, and that one knocked down. Ball still remains with Tradition. 15 on the shot clock. And the on-ball defense by Caroline Scully. Now under 10 LILJ with the rock. Will Tradition get off a shot? And it's going to be another shot clock violation. So the Wogue defense holds up and pushing up the field. Nice job there by Knott. This one, though, skips away. Ball will stay with Comsewogue as it was deflected. So Riviezzo defended by Default. And this one winds up into the stick once again of Desmond as Hughes takes a tumble. Now flying up the field is Default. Inside of 9 minutes remaining in the first half. And this one gets away. So the turnover by Tradition, giving this back to Comsewogue. So now Izzy Baruso will look for an outlet. And that pass into traffic. So Tradition getting the ball right back. So Carwelis with the rock. Now McDonough gives to Wheeler. Now it's Kirchner going back to Wheeler. Now back to McDonough, up top to LILJ. Here comes the pick by McDonough. And LILJ's shot, and that's going to be a save for Baruso. So a reset of the shot clock and a fight for the GB. It goes out of bounds off of Comsewogue, so this will stay with Tradition. As we take another look at that save. Nicely done by Izzy Baruso, keeping this a one-goal game. And this ball pops free. Now it's LILJ, defended by Hughes. Gives to McDonough. And McDonough to Wheeler. Inside of 20 on the shot clock. The look for Kirchner. That shot saved by Baruso. But it looks like this one will go right back to Riley Kirchner. So after taking the contact, this will set up a free position for Kirchner. And Kirchner, that pass intended for LILJ, skips away. And Carwelis keeping that one in bounds. Now the ball back with Kirchner. And once again, taking the contact, so the ball will stay with Riley Kirchner. So Kirchner with another free position. She shoots, and the low shot is good for Riley Kirchner. So that's now a 4-2 lead for GC Tradition. Now inside of 6 minutes remaining in the first half. Now it's Comsewogue looking to answer. Fernandez giving that to Hughes. Now Riviezzo at X. And Hughes works it back to McCrary. And this is going to be shooting space for Cameron McCrary. So a chance for McCrary to run this one in. Looking to attack. That shot is a save for Desmond. The clear, though, bit too high to handle. And the GB to Madison Macchio for Comsewogue. So they get a fresh possession here. Now it's Riviezzo. Ball now in the stick of McNulty. Her shot goes wide. Ball still with Comsewogue with 32 to shoot. Now Riviezzo's shot. She connects. So Jackie Riviezzo with that goal. Now it's a 4-3 game. So Tradition, they get it up the field. The ball with Wood, and she gives to LILJ. Now it's Wheeler defended by Scully. Macchio coming with the double, and this is going to be a charge on Wheeler, so the ball will go back to Comsewogue. And this ball skips away, but not saving the possession for the Warriors as they look to now tie up the game at 4. McCrary, that shot, she scores. So Cameron McCrary ties this game up at 4, and this is going to send us back to the draw circle. Now inside of 3 minutes remaining in the first half. And we take another look at this one. McCrary on the run, finding the back of the net for her first goal of the evening. And securing the GB for Tradition is Wheeler. So now Kirchner, she gives to LILJ. And LILJ going to Diefel. Now back to Wheeler up top. Wheeler defended by McCrary. Now the ball back with Diefel. Oh, Sophie Diefel stumbling and shooting. And another save for Izzy Baruso. So this stays a 4-4 game as Baruso looking for the outlet and gives it to McCrary. So Comsewogue, a chance to jump back in front. And Riviezzo's feed for Fernandez. And that shot is another save for Desmond. Ball remains with Comsewogue. And looks like we have a 3-second call on Tradition, so this will stay with Comsewogue. So it's McNulty. Oh, the look for McCrary. Goal! So Gianna McNulty to Cameron McCrary. And for McCrary, that's her second of the game. That's back-to-back goals, in fact. And Comsewogue, they jump in front, 5-4. Approaching 30 seconds remaining, and it's Riviezzo shooting. And that shot's going to be saved by Desmond. So now inside of 20 seconds, 15. Can Tradition get this up the field and get a shot? Good job by Comsewogue on the ride. Now just 4 seconds. Oh, nice look. Oh, but it is knocked down. And that is going to take us to halftime. So Comsewogue, they lead this one 5-4, and we'll take a brief timeout and be back shortly with the start of the second half. Okay, so we're back live here for the second half between GC Tradition and Comsewogue. And Comsewogue with the 5-4 lead. And they get the first possession on offense here in the second half. Ball with Abby Hughes. Now it's Emma Fernandez. And that pass intended there for naught. She secures it off the ground. Now the ball back with Hughes. And Hughes looking to split the defense. And she draws the contact. So give the ball back to Abby Hughes. So the free position opportunity for Hughes. And that shot is good. So for the first time tonight, we have a multi-goal lead with Comsewogue up 6-4. And that goal, the first on the evening for Abby Hughes. So the ball now back on offense with Tradition. And it looks like Tradition, they get hit with the offsides call. So the turnover giving possession back to Comsewogue. So Baruso will carry up the field and now look for an outlet, directing traffic. Now she's going to send this up ahead, and it's handled by McCrary. McCrary to Fernandez. Fernandez's shot is in. The young gun, Emma Fernandez. Of course, just a 2029, only an 8th grader. She connects for that goal, and this is now the largest lead of the game for Comsewogue. So for Tradition, they'll look to stem the tide here and break the Comsewogue momentum. as it's Wood, defended by McCrary. And that shot from distance on it winds up into the stick of Kirchner, and she scores. So a little right place, right time for Riley Kirchner, giving her 2 goals on the evening. And with the score now 7-5, we are going to make our way back to the draw circle. As we take another look at this one, as the intended shot winds up right into the stick of Kirchner on the bounce, and she is able to capitalize. So on the draw, once again, it's Sophie Diefel for Tradition and Emma Fernandez for Comsewogue. And Fernandez winning that draw backwards. The GB goes to Michaela Knott, and she carries this one up the field. So now it's McNulty. Here comes the pick by McCrary. And she gives to McCrary. And this is going to be shooting space for Cameron McCrary. So already with 2 goals on the evening for Cameron McCrary. She's going to look to feed this one to McNulty. Oh, nice play there. As it's McCrary to McNulty. And that is now an 8-5 lead for Comsewogue. Second goal of the evening for Gianna McNulty. And now Desmond sending this up ahead to Sophie Diefel. And Diefel flying up the field for Tradition. And we have a whistle here. Looks like they're checking for offsides. And offsides is in fact the call on Tradition. So the ball now back with Comsewogue. Carrying up the field is McCrary. Now Riviezzo, she turns the corner, shoots, and scores. Jackie Riviezzo, that's her second goal of the evening. The lead now up to 4 for Comsewogue, and this ball popped free, unable to be handled cleanly. The GB to Lily Arnone. So Comsewogue taking advantage here of some Tradition turnovers in this second half. And they look to do so once again. McNulty with the rock. Now it's Hughes. And this one pops free from Hughes. But keeping it alive is Riviezzo. Now shot clock at 20 seconds. Not defended by Wheeler. Nice give to Arnone. Oh, how about the save by Desmond? So this will be a reset on the shot clock for Comsewogue. But a nice save by Kira Desmond. Now it's Hughes. Hughes shooting. And another save for Desmond. Oh, and Hughes is down. Let's hope she's okay. So the trainer's going to come out to check on Abby Hughes. Looks like she may have taken some contact into the chest on that shot attempt. And she is upstanding. So the coaching staff and the trainer will help her over to the sideline. So the ball will start with Desmond after that save. Oh, this ball on the ground, scooped up by Arnone. Arnone. Oh, and she's going to draw a free position. So Lily Arnone coming up with that turnover. And now she's got a free position, looking to add to Comsewogue's lead. Arnone. And it's popped free, but this will stay with Arnone. And she'll once again have another chance at a free position. Arnone, of course, another one of Comsewogue's young guns in the 2030 class. And Arnone's shot off the pipe and into the stick of Desmond. Desmond looking for the outlet. Pass a little bit out in front of Lynch. But the GB for tradition, scooped up by Carwellis, and it's back on offense with GC. And the feed for Lynch, she scores. So it's Megan Lynch with the goal, and on the assist, Riley Kirchner. So now a 9-6 game, and Michaela Knott carries up the field for Comsewogue. So Comsewogue getting some subs in right now. Into the game now is Machio. Now shot clock at 20 seconds. Riviezzo, she gives to Knott. Now it's McCrary up top with 12 to shoot. Oh, nice feed for Riviezzo. That shot goes high. Ball will stay with Comsewogue with just 5 to shoot. McNulty has it. Turns the corner, shoots, and she puts it in as the shot clock expires. So Gianna McNulty, great recognition of the short time. And as she comes through X, turns the corner and gets it out of her stick just in a nick of time. And that is a hat trick in the game for the Binghamton commit, Gianna McNulty. So we go back for another draw, with that being the 16th goal of the game. Now at the 8-minute mark here in the second half, and it's Wheeler and Fernandez on the draw. And securing it off the ground is Michaela Knott. So Wogue, chance to go up by 5. And it's McNulty. The look for McCrary, that shot off the pipe. So a fresh 60 for Comsewogue. Now it's Riviezzo. Riviezzo working it out to Machio, defended by McDonough. Machio now back to McCrary. And now it's McNulty shooting, and that one off the pipe and into the stick of Desmond. Oh, McNulty, she was looking for number 4 there. Now off the takeaway, ball in the stick of Fernandez, the quick shot, and another save for Desmond. Ball remains with Comsewogue with a fresh shot clock. So McCrary with possession up top, defended by Wheeler. Oh, McCrary, the feed for Machio. Machio's shot is saved once again by Desmond. So Kira Desmond, as that pass is picked off by McCrary. And she draws the shooting space. So tough turnover there for Tradition on that clear. Now McCrary shot. Another save for Desmond. Seeing a ton of shots, but definitely keeping Comsewogue, or excuse me, keeping Tradition in this game. But again, the ball will stay with Comsewogue and a fresh shot clock to work with. Now it's Fernandez, defended by McDonough. She gives to Machio. They get it to X with Riviezo. And this pass skips away, but scooped up by Machio. 25 on the shot clock. McCrary gives to McNulty. 13 to shoot. Oh, nice look for Riviezo. Oh, ball pops free. But this will be a free position for Jackie Riviezo with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Oh, and this is going to be a false start on Riviezo. So unable to capitalize on the free position. And Tradition looking to just clear the ball and get it back up to their offense. Now it's Wood with the rock. As we approach 4 minutes remaining in the second half. And it's Lynch defended by Scully. Oh, the look inside. And that's a goal. So the goal for Tradition, scored by Ali Carwelis. So it's now a 10-7 game. The ball now back on offense with Comsewogue. And on that assist, by the way, for Tradition is Emmy Reed. So Wogue working this around. Now it's McCrary. Now 15 on the shot clock. Possession with Michaela Knott. Defended by McDonough. Now under 10 to shoot. Can Comsewogue get a shot off? It's Arnone. Arnone's gonna have to shoot it. But they do not get a shot off in time. So the shot clock violation gives the ball back to Tradition. So this is now back on offense with GC. 2:25 remaining, and they trail this one by 3. Now it's up top with Sophie Diefel. Diefel defended by McCrary. Diefel gets inside. She scores. A big goal right there by Sophie Diefel. 10-8 game now, inside of 2 minutes to play. And so Sanjin working that one across, and now up the field. Ball hits the deck. Can Tradition force the turnover? Oh, big ground ball by McCrary to keep this alive for Comsewogue. So now inside of 30 to shoot for Comsewogue. As time starting to be a factor for Tradition. Fernandez with the rock, now gives to Riviezo. 12 to shoot. Fernandez still with possession, now gives back to Riviezo. 3 seconds. Riviezzo, and with 2 seconds on the shot clock, give the ball back to Jackie Riviezzo. So Riviezzo gonna have to let this one go quickly. She shoots. That one goes wide, and it'll be a shot clock violation. Ball back to Tradition, but just 40 seconds remaining, and they trail by 2. Now inside of 30 seconds, GC needing 2 goals, and this ball on the ground on the GB goes to Caroline Scully. So looks like Comsewogue is gonna take this one. As time is gonna run out here, Riviezzo will just hold it and let the clock expire. And that is gonna do it. So a 10-8 win for Comsewogue. Thanks for everyone that tuned in. Coming up shortly will be the start of the next matchup.